Good morning, happy Monday, welcome to the beginning of another weekly vlog. It is just past 6:30 in the morning, but look at this daylight, it's actually light. Look, this is not a lamp, the window, see, light, how cool is that? It actually feels like we are slowly, nail-bitingly crawling our way into spring. Now we've hit March. There is at least daylight. Ironically, everywhere is covered in thick frost, so it's the cosy I'm trying to hide vibes because it is so cold this morning. So we have daylight, but we are kind of paying for it. But yeah, I went off to college this morning. My migraine has finally cleared. Oh, it's, yeah, horrible. Spent most of yesterday actually in bed, literally till like 4 in the afternoon. And yeah, still, it was the kind of migraine where you feel really nauseous and sick, and you can't stand up, you used to feel woozy, so it was great. 10 out of 10. Suggest you don't. So yeah, but yeah, so the only thing that I was going to do today that is already a no was I was going to maybe walk to town, but over ambitious brain was going, yeah, no, we've made a thing, we said we'll do 2 walks a week, let's do it Monday. Number 1, everything is covered in frost and it is bitchingly cold. Number 2, Cheryl, your body still aches. Why the hell are you planning to go on a 40-minute walk into town when your body just sitting here is throbbing? Why? So yeah, so that was stupidly ambitious of me. So we're going to ignore that this, at least the first half of this week, because I'm still, we are listening to body, not brain. Brain pushes us to do stuff we're not ready for. So yeah, so we are not going to walk to town today. We're going to bust down. And yeah, gonna go to Aldi. Got to do a little bit of food shopping with, yogurts, raise some chalky milks, some breakfast bits, like brioches and stuff like that. There are a few bits I want to pick up for dinners because we are doing filming dinners of the week this week for next week. And basically, yeah, I put a little note up on the community tab, but dinners of the week are now going to be every other week. So it kind of gives me, 2 weeks to film it really. So it gives me 2 weeks to make interesting food, because I can only make, if I'm lucky and if my energy lets me, 1 or 2 things a week. And if I'm having a bad week and I need to roll with the old ready meals, minimal, and rise on chicken burgers, and that's the reality of life, We are a neurodivergent household, if my brain and my body are not it, and I'm having a bad week mentally with my mental health and working through, recovery of burnout and all the kind of fun stuff I deal with. The idea of going, let's cook from scratch, doesn't rock up on my agenda. And if Ryan is in a chicken wrap mood and that's all he wants, to just have familiarity during his week, that's what he has. We always make sure we have chicken burgers. Our idea at the moment of running low today, we have 2 chicken burgers left, which for us is the equivalent of having none. So yeah, so I need to go get chicken burgers, I need to get some wraps, I need to go get just basic supplies we keep in the cupboard, but also some fun stuff I've decided, like I haven't made them in ages, and I have all the supplies apart from puff pastry, of making like DIY the Greg's cheese and bacon turnovers I think they're called, or pastries, you know, just a square pastry basically with a piece of bacon and cheese on it. Sounds so simple, but they are amazingly delicious. I have not made them in years. I used to make them a lot, but yeah, I haven't made them in years, so I'm going to make them. Where are we? I'm going to go on to my little list. I was making a little list of dinners. I was thinking, what do I fancy making this week? So yeah, because I've got obviously a food shopping list, at the bottom is a dinners list. That does seem like big food shopping list, but on it is, you know, while I've not been filming dinners of the week this week, I've done, like, you know, I've made so many homemade chips that I'm like, we need little potatoes and we need big potatoes and we need, you know, all the 3 types of yogurts, and because we're busy fading hair, we need some more hair conditioner, bubble bath, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of it is just sensible house stuff. But yeah, I've put on my to make list, you know. We're going to make some jelly because I love jelly as a snack, and it does if I'm hungry but not, and I'm just dreadful going, I eat jelly. So, and it's expensive to buy ready made. It's like 2-3 quid for 6 little tubs, but I just buy, you know, I've got little tubs I specifically bought in Asda ages ago that I make jelly in, and I know that 1 sachet does 2 tubs, and I've got 4 tubs, and I've got loads of sachets in the cupboard. So yeah, so make some jelly for the fridge this week. So I've got some snacks that aren't chocolatey, basically. Do the cheese and bacon wraps things. I was thinking of doing cauliflower cheese as well. So yeah, because I like cauliflower cheese, and then there's various other bits and pieces. But yeah, so that's kind of my plan this week, is do a few nice dinners, and obviously I'll do a wee bit of baking, I think, as well, and then that'll be next week's. But then from next week's video onwards, we've got 2 weeks to film it, just because it gives me a bit of time and it gives me a bit of leeway, you know, trying to be kind to myself and give myself no pressures. I'm doing this for fun. I'm not making a penny off this, you know. I'm way off making any money, not that I plan to. I started this as a therapy thing, you know. This is therapeutic for me. So yeah, so I just do this for fun, and if it's not fun, then why am I doing it? So that's the aim. So yeah, so I think we'll make a dinner or 2 this week, maybe a pudding, because although it is Mother's Day this weekend, we're celebrating it. I know I am a mother, but nope. My mum doesn't want to either, because, yeah, just not. So yeah, so we're gonna instead, in probably a couple of weeks, do our own celebration of eldest child day. She celebrates me, I celebrate the boy. The best of both worlds. We're gonna go down to Brighton, have a really good day, because my mum hasn't been there in a lot of years, since I was a teenager, you know. So where are we? She took me down there when I was, what, 14, 15? I was about 15. I'm going to be 35 this year, nearly 20 years ago. So yeah, so I can take my mum to Brighton. She can, you know, we'll take her around the vintage shops that we like to go to, and the cool little cafe that's lovely and quiet that Ryan actually quite enjoys, because I said, oh, we might go, you know, he's like, are we going to go to the cafe? And I was explaining, you know, I said, oh, they've got a breakfast club with Rosie, maybe we might have pancakes and that kind of thing. And he's like, is that the one with the records? And I'm like, no. And he's like, I like the one with the records. I'm like, we'll go to the one with the records then. So yeah, so he has this little place on the lanes he actually thoroughly enjoys, and, you know, he will eat food there and have a drink, which is quite impressive, because, you know, quite often we know where the Greggs is and we know where a Sainsbury's is in Brighton for this reason alone, so he'll eat some food. So yeah, but we are going to have a nice day today. We're going to do Aldi, going to do, what's on my jobs list actually? Please excuse me, it took me ages to fall asleep last night, so although I slept loads yesterday, I'm slightly tired. You know, that sort of just morning tired. What's on my overambitious job list today? Book Ryan's RC Club. I've got to put the clean washing up that's on the side, do the washing up that I didn't do on Saturday. Go food shopping, and then I am going to do the Aldi haul as a separate video, just because people seem to like hauls of stuff. I like watching hauls of stuff, so yeah. So rather than bulk out the weekly vlog to be 2.5 hours every week, it's a long chunk of time, and I thoroughly appreciate all you lovely people who will sit and watch it. Even if you watch it in little bits, I'm amazed. Thank you so much. But I am going to try and make it take some bits out that maybe could be their own thing, so it's not so long. You know. So yeah, so we're going to take the Aldi bit out and make that his own thing this week. And also then there's just lots of little videos waiting for when you want just a little like 10-15 minute number and go, oh, that sounds good, you know. So that's what we're going to start doing, is taking little elements, so then there's just different timed videos for what you fancy, and what I fancy as well is it's the best of both worlds. I need to sew and finish my cargo jeans, which is cool. Fold and put away all the clean clothes, because I did do 2 or 3 wash loads over the weekend, which I'm quite impressed with, but they now need putting away. I've got like half folded in my room, a pile of clothes in front of me in the living room that are not folded, a whole load of socks on the floor, and then I've got stuff all on the radiators, and like the I use the octopus like hangers from IKEA to dry my socks, so there's loads of, and pants and all that, so there's loads of bits up there, so a lot of clean clothes to put away. And then also I want to do some pages in my sketchbook, because yeah, even if I just get some underpainting done, ready to detail paint on top, it would be productive. So yeah, so those are my missions for the day. We will see how many of them we get done, but that is what I would like to do today. If we have some left over, we have some left over. That is part of life. But at least I suppose we're just now coming up to 5 to 7, and I am really quite alive, as you can tell. And I've also been rambling at you for 12.5 minutes. So sorry. So yeah, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. And yeah, I'll catch up with you much later this afternoon once I've done all the, well, I think I might do all the actually this morning, because it's open from 8:30. So yeah, so I might do it this morning, because the sooner it's done, the sooner I'm back. So yeah, so I will do Aldi and all the fun stuff, and I'll catch up with you later this afternoon, and yeah, we can see how much of that list I actually got done. But yeah, I'll catch up with you lovely people later. The aftermath of food shopping. But it's all done though, so now to put the stuff away. Wah, wah, wah. Good evening, folks. As you would have seen, I did a bit of painting this afternoon. I kind of hit 1 o'clock and got whacked by this wall of tired, so I've obviously only got half a day in me of good energy, you know, 4-6 hours and then done. Which sucks, but you know, 4-6 hours, can't complain at that. But I thought I'd show you what I did. I base painted it before, but I have sketched in the Eiffel Tower, which was weirdly emotional to do that, because My dad had always, we had art stuff available to us forever. You know, we were the kids that always got an art box refreshed every Christmas, and you know, my dad bought me Faber-Castell pencils when I was like 7, 9, a kid. He bought me Faber-Castell pencils. So yeah, so we always had nice art supplies. You know, we let us use his stuff. But actually I have his tube of pencils he used to let us use. It's a painted Pringles tube, and he painted it green, and I have it still. I've let Ryan use them and stuff, but yeah. But my sister gave me one of his mechanical pencils she had, and there was just, and mine broke a couple of days ago. Gutted. It is one thing that I am an art snob. I have Dale Rowley sketchbooks and Faber-Castell pencils. I am an art snob, and I will fully admit it. It's quite fun, actually. Oh, sorry, I got something in my tooth. Just had sausage sandwich, so a wee bit of baguette. But yeah, no. So yeah, we have nice art supplies. And my clicky pencil broke, and I went to go get, I usually have another chunky one, but I can't find it. I think I gave it to Ryan, and it's somewhere. So God knows where that is. I have a skinnier one. I was like, I'll get the skinny one out. It's filled with blue lead, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to sketch in blue. I found my dad's one my sister gave me recently, and it's worn down where he held it. And yeah, using that, just watery eye moment, just one of these. Ooh, that's a feeling. My eyes are watering now. So you know, so that was something. There am I getting watery eyed again. Look at that. These are nice tears though, because I have had, for once today, a really good day. My mood has been really good. Woke up happy with this. I didn't remember my dreams, which was rather lovely. I didn't get enough sleep, but I didn't remember my dreams, so potato. It was beautiful sunshine this morning. When I went out, it just felt so good, you know, just that natural vitamin D going in, and it's like, oh. Aldi wasn't a nightmare, it was very pleasant, you know. The only nightmare was my camera when I was filming the haul, kept making everything dark. So I have actually ordered myself a bigger light, because as cool as this little dude is, he's tiny, look, he's very wee. So I've ordered a 6-inch light, so you know, much bigger. So yeah, so we'll have a better light, but this is good in a pinch. What else did I order? Sorry, I will come back to the sketchbook, which is going on a big tangent. I'm good at these. I ordered a tripod with face detector in it. You put your phone in, and yeah, you do like these things, and it will, you know, pause, play, track, and it will follow you around the room as you move. And I thought, that could be cool. That could be really cool. And I was like, gonna get that. So yeah, that was like £15, and I was like, yeah, let's try that out. That could be a fun bit of kit to play with. So yes, I've got a light, a tracking tripod, as well as because I thought it'd be good for like holidays as well, you know, getting ready on bits and pieces. It'd just be really cool to have, you know, that kind of stuff put in the corner of the room and get ready while it shuffles about following you as you're moving. And I've got a little reading light, because my lamp next to my bed is great as like settling light, but it's not quite bright enough for reading. It's bright, but you can only see one of the pages. You have to bend the other page to see it. So I bought myself a little reading light, basically. What else? Oh, silly things like, a couple hooks for the door, because, you know, need to hang up the dressing gown when we get out the, you know, done in the bath. We've got like a dressing gown and like a big hooded towel, so we need somewhere to hang them while they're dry. But yeah, but coming back to artwork, now I've had a wee bit of a Wario moment, nostalgia. But yeah, this is what I've been working on today. Was, yeah, I did the base painting the other day, but I sketched that in, and I'm really quite impressed with myself for getting the scale right, because yeah, it gives you that sense of standing underneath, and it did feel ridiculously big. This is just the right level of that dark blue, because this is going to be a Val d'Europe RER sign. And this little blob down here is going to have Art Nouveau bits drawn around it, and it's going to have Gardenoid in the Art Nouveau writing with the Art Nouveau bits, but obviously I'm saving the writing for another day. And then there is a teeny tiny me when I was waving goodbye to myself in the mirror. And I quite like it because I got my coat really good, as well as I like it, I've got the hand right, which never happens, and also I quite like that you're not having a face. It kind of works in this sort of collage. So yeah, so that's all I've kind of done today, and the book is this, but I'm really pleased with how far I got. And yeah, it's just been a nice day. I know I was saying in Sunday's vlog about maybe going to London this week, but judging by my limited energy, I really should rest again this week and not go and overdo it. Might go on an adventure like to like TK Maxx or Hobbycraft, up that way. You do the little loop, the cheer up loop, and I've got free McDonald's on my McDonald's points, but yeah, might go do the cheer up loop, and also might see if I can find see if Hobbycraft do the sorry, my voice is going. If Hobbycraft do the Faber-Castell clicky pencils, the mechanical ones, and see if I can get another one. So yeah, if not, I may order online or maybe get one next week from Cass Art. I love going to Cass Art, it's a problem. But yeah, so my sensible brain is telling me that, and also I do have projects I want to finish. I want to finish jeans, I want to get my mum's dress done, and obviously we are not doing, you know, mothering things this week. So yeah, but actually I plan to paint my hallway. I have the paint, I have all the stuff, as I've said many times now. I'm going to paint my hallway, and me and Ryan are going to do it. I'm going to ask him, do you want to paint the hallway? Because yeah, cause he's like, can I do something? Yes. So yeah, so I think we're going to do some decorating this weekend, which should be nice. Sorry, I'm whispering like it's a surprise. He's in his room. My voice is just naturally going a bit soft, and I'm going even softer. But yeah, it's been a pleasant Monday, which has been nice. And actually now the weather has changed, so we're due more sunshine this week. So yeah, so I might, although I won't be going to London, oh yeah, I might take myself on a stupid little walk to look around some shops and, you know, clear the old brain cells, which would be nice. And yeah, crack on with some projects that I want to finish. And just, like last week, no pressure. Also, you have to let me know what you think of the new intro and outro. I was playing around a bit, and I found that the sort of generic one I made is a bit loud and a bit much. So I was like, oh, let's just try that. I did it on the Aldi haul video, which, apologies for the lighting on it, it is so dreadful. I should have just turned around and showed you my messy side, but I was, yeah, having a moment. But think of things. Yeah, I found the other intro a bit shouty, so I thought let's play around, and you know, I did one of the Audi haul with just these glowy words and then a handful of pictures of that thing. So I think what I'm going to do, which hopefully you would have seen at the beginning of this weekly vlog, because I will not be making it till the end of the week, is I'm going to make customised intros of what weekly vlog it is, and then pictures of what's coming up, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna, yeah, give myself more of a challenge each week, and yeah, make a little customised thing, because also it'll make me take more photos, because that is something I've realised. For someone who used to take thousands of photographs, this past year I've not taken that many, and it feels weird. So yeah, so we're going to take lots more pictures of stuff, just because, you know. So yeah, so I thought that would be a nice thing to do, is change it up a bit and challenge myself. But yeah, well, I'm going to love you and leave you, because yeah, I'm sat here chilling out. We just had, as I said, sausage baguettes for dinner. They were very good, very filling. And yeah, I'm gonna sit here and chill out, and probably in all reality have a fairly early bedtime because my head hurts. I'm a bit tired. I just took some painkillers for my head. And yeah, I don't fancy another headache developing, but it just obviously is part of this bug, is a shithead, and I keep fiddling with my hair. But yeah. But no, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow and see what we get up to. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. The bird said good morning. Also, can you tell I went to bed in my makeup for the first time in a very long time. It's a day. There is a reason why I'm in a freshly washed hoodie and wearing some of my bigger glasses today. Number one, this eye will not stop leaking, and it's itchy as hell. Number two, I feel like garbage. Oh, my throat feels so tight today. Like really just tight. Which isn't fun. We're gonna have lots of vocal variations today, so yeah, back to teenage boys. Kind of voice. Yeah, I don't know. I took myself off to bed last night at like 9. I was just tired, done. And I finished my Monet book, which I actually was genuinely sad to finish. I gave it a hug, like, I don't want to finish this. I bought it last October, and I obviously didn't read it in October because it's getting better. I only really started it further into further into like November. I didn't read all of December. I didn't read all of January. But yeah, so I was really sad to finish it. It was so good. And I'm now beyond excited to go to the Andre and go see the big paintings, having learnt of the like turmoil Monet had when he was going to donate them. You know, the fact he spent 10 plus years painting them, and then was going to donate them, didn't donate them because of the building, and then said, okay, I'll donate them to that building, but we've got to adjust this bit at least. And they were like, okay, we'll adjust it. And then they did all that, and he was like, nah, they're not finished yet. And yeah, and actually in reality what it was he didn't want to donate them till he died, because he'd been painting them since losing his wife and then his son and daughters-in-law, and yeah, they were like big. There's a reason why they were donated as nice as a gift to the nation after the First World War, but they are grief paintings. Beautiful but grief paintings, and there is an unfinished corner in one of them which has just a few squiggles that I do remember thinking that's unusual, and he on purpose did not fill in that bit because he was like, look, they're unfinished. And even when they got donated, they were still technically a few squiggles colouring, but they are not finished. And yeah, they are. I've got a much more rounded appreciation of them, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm beyond looking forward now to going to Monet's gardens and his studios, and yeah, looking round the places described and in the letters, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it now. So that's nice. So yeah, so I've got a whole new appreciation for something I'm going to go look at. I will say, I have a problem that a lot of my books, my reading taste is very unusual. I either read social history books, like Victorian houses, and like Ruth Goodman, and I particularly like female writers, female historians, and yeah, the only story books I have are Kathy Rourke books, and even then they're her early Kathy Rourke books, Deja Dead, and the first 6, 7, awesome. Beyond that, nah, not my cup of tea. So yeah, so I think literally the first 4 are amazing. So yeah, but again, she is a forensic anthropologist, so information based. So yeah, I like information based books, but I don't want a textbook, if that makes sense. So yeah, but unfortunately a lot of my stuff is social history, medical stuff. For some reason I have a weird macabre, I've got books on body snatching, I've got books about, I asked for a book about Lister for one of my Christmas presents, and then also World War One facial reconstruction and how that came about. And I have quite an unusual, and then now obviously I have a handful of art books and bits, but I haven't read this mono book. I'm like, I do like a really good reading through someone's life biography as well. So yeah, so what I did, sorry, just turn my phone on between my ramblings. I went on Amazon because basically when me and my sister when I was in London recently for Valentine's Day with my sister, we went to a big Waterstones. I didn't film it because I was kind of running out of steam, to be honest. But yeah, and we had a really good look around at this amazing Waterstones near SOAS, her uni. It was spectacular. In fact, actually, she's just going to take me back to my birthday and buy me an art book. But yeah, it was amazing. But I took loads of pictures of books. I was like, ooh, like the look of that. Ooh, like the look of that. Ooh, I like that. So yeah, so I bought 3 of my ooh, I like the looks of that. And then there was one from, God, when was it? When I last went to the National Gallery, which is quite some time ago. I think it was last summer. And I remember this book about Montmartre. Yeah. Saying that, I have got a book about the history of Paris. I could probably start reading until some of these arrive. Because I always like to have multiple types of books. So I like to have one about a place or a building, and then one about a person, and then a medical one. So I have 3 books always going at the same time, and I dip in them depending on what my mood and mental capabilities are, basically. I know that at the moment I cannot cope with reading a medical book. My brain isn't in that kind of frame of mind and coping skills. I need just nice things about someone's life, even if their life is horrendous. I just need to read about a person or a place are my 2. So yeah, I might start my book I've got all about the history of Paris, which is my current obsession. I have a Paris vlog on. I keep watching vlogs or just videos about Paris, people moving, people studying. I just have a real fixation at the moment. Tis the tism in me, as much as my sister's like, you should get that diagnosed, and my answer is always, I don't have time for that. So it's my neurodivergent bit, because yeah, I'm not 100% mainstream, but I don't have any paperwork, so I'm not, but it's kind of obvious when you look at bits. So yeah, so I just roll with it. Just yeah, unusually brained in the best way. But yeah, so yeah, so what I have ordered is excuse me, I have to click on it and then click through on my bit. Madame Tussauds, Her Life and Legacy by Jerry Walton, which looks very good. I apologise for the little fluttering on my phone. Oh no, there we go. Oh, I made it big. Is it going to focus? Or I'll tap. Sorry, I'm not getting very good at this, am I? I'll just read it out loud and show you a fuzzy picture so you got a general idea of what the cover is. I spotted this and they had an old copy and I was really intrigued, so I was like, oh, I'm so pleased that Amazon actually had a cheaper version, because the one in the shop was 30 quid because it was printed in the 60s or 70s. Renoir, My Father by Jean Renoir. I think that his son? Yeah, his son. So it's Jean. But yeah. And then I have a book. I didn't show you the cover for the Renoir, did I? Sorry. Oh, that covered in flowers. And then I got a book, Montmartre by Sue Rowe, another female author. In Montmartre, Picasso, Matisse and Modernism in Paris, 1900 to 1910. So yeah, and it has a wonderful painting in Montmartre, which I'm very excited to go to. I've never been to Montmartre, so yeah, so I thought it would be cool to read about the historic bits of it, and then, you know, then I got this one, also by Suro. I've got two by her. The Private Lives of the Impressionists, an intimate, colourful, superbly researched account, and it has a painting on the front. So yeah, and all four of them were £16, because I like to get the very cheap used, if I can, paperbacks. I do like paperbacks, but if it only comes in hardback, I'll get a hardback. Yeah. So yeah, no, so that was my sort of bit of a splurge last night. I was buying myself some more comforting books, because I've quite appreciated going to bed. These are actually my reading glasses. Like, these live in my bedroom normally now, but they're very cool. They are my sort of smaller round johns. I do have massive ones, but they need one more go with hot water to bend the arms out, but these fit perfectly. But yeah, sorry, tangent. But yeah, it was very nice to just, yeah, buy a couple of just nice books, because I can know that I can enjoy reading them. And also, if my brain's having a moment, or I need just an hour's bubble, I can go just tuck in bed and read my book for an hour, just to sort of decompress. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, and all of them sound really interesting. So yeah, but no, my current moment is, yeah, I currently am liking learning about the Impressionists, and I am currently liking early Paris, you know, 1890 to, you know, 1910 Paris, apparently. Well, I'm going to leave you lovely folks to it. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to get done today, because, yeah, being kind to ourselves. And if not, you should. Have you had some drink? Have you had a... I wouldn't say go drink some water, because I personally do not like drinking water. If you had some squash, you know, have something with water in it. Cup of tea, coffee, squash, you know. Says me drinking Pepsi Max, but you know, I don't lead by example. Have you had something to eat? I have breakfast sitting here. Yes, it is literally 1 minute to 12, but still, it's breakfast. So yeah, go have a snack if you haven't eaten. Go have a drink if you think, actually I'm thirsty. And yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks a wee bit later, and I'll let you know what we got up to, and you know, if I'm really good and actually do something that is interesting to see, I'll set up a wee little time lapse. But yeah, we're having an indoor day today. I've got a couple of parcels come in, so yeah, and we will have, pardon me, and yeah, little haul bit later of the goodies, and yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks later. Hey folks, well, let's switch up a bit. There we go. I'm not very good at this, am I? There we go. As you would have just seen from the time lapse, again, I'm not sure when it finishes. The screen turns itself off, and I don't know if it's still recording or not. It's not very useful. But yeah, I have just tidied my table. Was it on my job list? No. But it's been on my mental job list, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've just tidied the table and organised all the sewing baskets, which is really good. You know, so put my tablecloth on. It looks so good. It's nice to have a proper spring. So yeah, but I've just got a knock at the door. 2 parcels. A temu and my fabric I ordered. I thought we could unbox them together. If we do, save the fabric till last. Do temu first. But let's see what goodies are in here. Start off with something sensible but boring. Something fun about weight loss. Not that I'm trying to lose weight. Just trying to actually keep it on me. You lose it everywhere in your body. Hands. My funniest one at the moment is my wrist, but your feet. My nice little pudgy little feet are so sore right now because I've lost my cushioning on the bottom, you know, the ball of my foot. I've lost the bit of, you know, padding there. So I got these. They were at the time 28p each for some just like foamy insoles to go in shoes and trainers. I didn't want super thick ones, but I just wanted something a little bit just to replace the little pad of fat I'm missing right now. So I treated myself to them. What are you? My mum is watching. Well, she'll actually already own these by the time she's watching this. She's we had a nice chat. She's going to come up Thursday. She's going to be my gokwan, and we're going to do a is this sensible baggy or Glastonbury tent baggy? And we're going to go through the coats downstairs because there is one I custom made for myself a couple of years ago. I don't even want to know how big that's going to be on me now, which sucks because I made it. So yeah, so yeah, I'll have to just, you know, see what is sensible taken and what is just not wearable anymore, basically. But you need someone else's opinion on that, and I have got rid of my only full-length mirror. It's useful, as we've learned. I do it with my mum, so she's going to do it with me on the honesty thing. But circling back to the conversation, I got these little makeup things because my mum gave me back one of my face powders, the infallible one. I can't see it from here, but yeah, I bought it ages ago. And yeah, then when I gave my mum all my foundations and powders to see what one she liked, what shade, rather than buying stuff to try on. And yeah, and I was like, I don't want to actually most them back. You're welcome to get rid of what wasn't good. But yeah, she gave me the powder back, which I was like, oh, actually I need a powder, because I was going to go buy one in Primark. So yeah, but I thought these would be good for powder because, yeah, also for foundation if I don't want to use a brush. There are 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. I don't need 5, so I'll give my mum a couple. So yeah, so little makeup puffs. Ooh, they're fun. I bought myself little colourful eyelashes that I could tuck on the edges to make it interesting. And yeah, there are white ones, which I think is great. Pink, orange, purple and green. And I thought it'd be fun to do little pops of just little colour bits on, you know, because I like the look of false lashes that have coloured bits. And my friend's relative had some on with green. So I love your green in your eyelashes. So yeah, no, so I do like an interesting eyelash. So this I got for the boy. We actually measured his side to figure out the right sizing for this. It's technically a mouse mat. It's rubber backed, but he's just going to use it as a side thing to make it interesting. It is a house moving castle, like giant mouse mat, but he uses his mouse on his racing rig, so it's this tiny little area like this that he does a mouse on. And he cut a mouse mat to fit it exactly. But he has this side next to him where he keeps his keyboard and all these bits. And I said, would you like this? And when he gets his new Kallax, it will fit also on that. So yeah, so we measured, and yeah, so he's got a really cool mat to make his side nice, and like when he does little car parts it's a bit easier to see them because they're going to be on a mat. So bought that for him, and he adores House Moving Castle. It's been his favourite film since forever. In fact, the The castle was his invisible friend. He had a lot of invisible friends. We had Thomas, the tank engine, and all kinds of bits. But yeah, House Moving Castle has been a firm favourite in our house forever. I got these for holiday coming up in April as well as July. It's in a little box. I got these teeny tiny bottles with pipettes. Let's take one out to put my serums in. Oh my god, a tiny little glass. Because I thought I don't need loads, but yeah. And I got 3 in a little box. I thought rather than take my 2 bottles of serum, I could decant them in and take tiny ones away. Oh god, they hold like 3 ml. Bearing in mind the bottle itself is like 30 or 50, which I think it's 30 or even 25. So these will be amazing. And look how small they are. They're so tiny. So yeah, so they're going to be very useful for holiday and just, you know, doing an overnight somewhere. If we just sort of somewhere, you know, to go away somewhere for, like we used to, like, I don't think we're going to do this year because we can do a visit, but a couple of years in a row we did like an overnight Brighton, staying in the Premier Inn in the city centre. So yeah, so it's just nice sometimes to go away somewhere and just you know, overnight it so you got more time. I have frog socks. Look at them. They are spectacular. These with my mushroom tights are going to be so good. And also just because frogs. I like frogs. What are you? You have your own fancy bag. Oh, you're my umbrella. I bought this one. Look out again, look how wee this thing is. This is an umbrella. Nice long one. I won't open it up because some of you are a bit superstitions. My mum is about shoes. But it's got a dark layer on the inside, so it is SPF good, you know. So I can use this in the wind and the rain. What is the sun? So I thought it would be cool to have in my bag for Paris as just in case umbrella, because it's so tiny it will easily fit, just, you know, forgotten in the bottom of a bag, as well as a sun parasol in July, because I have lots of beautiful actual like Japanese parasols. They're my favourite. I really like parasols, but a bit awkward to take places. It's like taking a giant umbrella, and certain places don't let you take big umbrellas, and awkward to hold and all that. So, and if you're somewhere busy, but I thought that would be a good thing just to have. So, because we're doing all this skincare between, you know, last summer and this summer, I do not plan to cook my skin this summer. It took so long looking after it, trying to moisturise it and take really good care of it. So yeah, so a little wee SPF 50 umbrella, perfect. Last 2 things at the bottom are stickers. These are, to lift them out slightly because the bloody stickers covering them. Alphabet stickers for my junk journaling sketchbook bits. And then to be prepared, oh come on, you know you wanna, you know you want to, come on, focus. God, I feel like a beauty guru when I do this. I don't want to focus. There we go. Paris stickers. So I thought it would be cool to have some little Paris stickers to put in amongst my journaling and sketchbook stuff. So yeah, so I've got them. So that's the temu order, done and dusted. All pretty good, happy with all I ordered. Onto the fabric. I wish it's very strong mailer bags, but then again, you'd be amazed the obnoxious amount of fabric I can order from places sometimes. Oh. My order was packed by Mez. I like that. I love the fact, fold it so you don't see my address. they put the haberdashery in the fabric. It's cute. So, start off with this first. There they are. Oh, they're nice and soft. They'll be lovely. I got myself some checkerboard cuffs to sew onto this toweling here. Velour toweling. Velour, plain terry velour fabric black. But it has that toweling feel, that slight fuzzy thing. I got 3 meters of this, totaling £5.50. And I don't know if you see, it's sort of plush and soft. It's not like sort of velour tracksuits. It's, yeah, like I was saying when I ordered it, it's like toweling. You'd have toweling dresses as a kid when you get out of the pool, that kind of stuff. That sort of soft but wouldn't necessarily dry your kind of beach clothes. Oh, that's so lovely. And yeah, I imagine this as like a really cool, like, interesting maybe scoop neck, or, you know, a neckline, and then some really cool sleeves. Maybe batwing or something with elasticated cuffs. Make it a really comfy big t-shirt dress thing and just be comfortable when you just want to be a blob in black. When my inner goth wants to come out, sometimes the urge to put too much eyeliner does exist in me still. And yeah, that would be amazing, especially with like purple tights and my Doc Martens. Chef's kiss. Oh yeah, the cuffs were, how much were the cuffs? £1.75, they were on offer. This is the main contender. This is the Monet's Garden tapestry fabric I ordered. Look at that. Just look at this. Oh, it's got my favourite petunias on it. I love the black, and they're like very dark purple and like creamy yellow. But they're the best petunias. I love growing goth flowers, basically. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's got my hollyhock I grow. I grow hollyhock as well. I have a black hollyhock. So yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's going to make... And there's 2 meters of this. It's lovely and soft, actually. So, that's going to make such a lovely, robust bag. Oh, I can't wait. Yay. So yeah. I need to find the right pattern. I'm not going to mess it up. But yeah, that's my fabric. I am a very happy bunny. That was some good post. And yeah, I've sat and organised silly stuff. Like I just went through all the patches. Just found a whole load of plain and tanks and bits from like Brooklyn's. I'm going to sew on a camo jacket for Ryan. In the sewing stuff. So I'm trying to use up some of the sewing stuff and put it on things, you know. So then it makes them more attractive to wear, basically. We have camo jackets, and yeah, but I'm sure if I covered it in planes and tanks, now he's going places, planes and tanks jacket would then be more on his thing. And also we're going to put more coat hooks downstairs once we've finished painting. So then the coats are in layers, so we can have layer denim jackets, camo and thin jackets, and then, you know, the thicker ones, and then they can rotate. So then when it's not winter and we don't need the thick ones go to the vans, thin one goes to the top, you know. Basically we need summer, spring, autumn, winter are our level of coats, because we always have a set of sleeves available. Ryan always likes a long sleeve. I like a thin set of sleeves, and then the ability to sort of, you know, chuck it in a bag around my waist kind of thing, on the floor, as sit down, you know. So, but I've been rambling at you for nearly 15 minutes, I apologise, but yeah, I'm very excited. That's so, oh, that fabric soothes my soul beautifully. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish sorting out with these little bits and pieces I've now got on the floor, and things I've got to put in places, like I've got nail varnish that's gonna actually go live in the bathroom because I cleared one of my boxes, so nail stuff's going in the bathroom, and oh, little bits. But yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks this evening, even if it's for hey, I did things and then I stopped. Catch up with you later, bye. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Sorry I didn't get get back to you last night, you can kind of hear why my voice decided to go. And it's apart from my throat feeling quite tight. Thankfully not the trauma tight where it was, actually prohibited me breathing, which was terrifying. This is just poorly, but still, it's tight and sore, and it's that sort of raw sore, which sucks. That sort of not sort of. You've had a layer of skin removed inside it, and it just feels really sore. Just raw. So yeah, so it's great. But yeah, I knew this would hit my voice eventually, but still, it sucks. I hate losing my voice since last year. It used to be quite normal for me to lose my voice 1 or 2 times a year with illness, but since losing it with trauma, it actually is quite frightening now. So I don't like this. That's not very nice, but yeah, because my brain automatically now goes, what if he's gone forever? Because I couldn't speak from nearly about a month, nearly over it, and it took a while for it to recover. Even after that, that was just to get beyond bits. This, thankfully, I can do this, and I can feel my vocal cords, resonate, so that makes it less scary that I can feel my vocal cords. Before, my vocal cords didn't move, which was terrifying. I literally had to, I can show you, hold my phone here to do voice notes to my mum, because I didn't have enough strength in my voice to do a phone call. I had to do voice notes, and I used to have to go 2 seconds and take deep breaths because I couldn't breathe very well because my throat was so tight. So yeah, so at least, I can feel my vocal cords working, and I know it's not anything scary, but still, that initial trauma is kind of now running through me like a stick of rock, unfortunately, and my brain instantly goes, instead of thinking, oh yeah, poorly, it goes terrified, thinking, oh no, not that. So yeah, I kind of needed to process. It sounds really fucking stupid, having no voice last night, and also waking up with no voice this morning. I've been awake for like 45 minutes and I haven't felt the need to go back to bed. Well, I did take myself off to bed quite early, about 10 o'clock. I was just feeling wiped, obviously. So, yeah. I only was on my phone a tiny bit. She just went to sleep. I was knackered, so at least. And I also I'm trying to alternate the nights. I take nighttime sleep gummies, basically. There's sleep aids, but not tablets. They're gummies because tablets are a bit, no thank you, thanks to relatives, abusing them really. But yeah, I don't want to be dependent on them to always be able to sleep. Basically what I use them for, like how I used to use sleep tablets, is to help me, it sounds really stupid, get the ability to yawn back, because when you get into a certain level of insomnia you can't yawn, which naturally kicks in that sort of tired bit in your brain, so then your body goes, oh, it's sleepy. So yes, that was, so just because you didn't yawn, you didn't feel sleepy, so I'd just be laying in bed till 2, 3 in the morning, and just pass out of exhaustion, not because I'm tired, or even stay awake till sometimes even 5 and get up at 6, 7. So, and no matter what I did during the day, how much I was physically busy to physically exhaust myself, it wouldn't mentally help. So, I'm not gonna yawning. And also, as you just heard, compared to last time, I have a laugh. I can make noises. Yeah, so it's just one of these things. But you have to put up with me sounding just a bit ropey, unfortunately. I'm gonna chill out this morning, just 'cause it is like 7 AM. I've been awake since 5 past. I was a bit deadly this morning. I snoozed. And the bus was on time. Usually it's 5 minutes late, so we got a bit of leeway, but no. Bus was on time and we both snoozed, so it was a bit of a get dressed, shit, make hot chocolate, get you out the door, alright, see you later, bye kind of day. Which isn't the best. And also we're Wednesday, so it's tired. God, he's so yawning. Have something cheery, Gerald. I buy myself the raspberry Lucasades. I obviously don't buy as many as I do for Ryan, but I have a few on deck because obviously a girl can't live off Pepsi Max, and also when my throat is like this, busy stuff burns. Not the good kind of all that stinkily, but all that kind of burn. Yeah, well, I'm going to finish putting my socks on because my feet were so cold yesterday. I've dug out my lovely pink wool socks I got from the charity shop, brand new. Well, they're technically welly boot socks, but they're warm and they gather at the ankles, so that'll do. And yes, I am wearing this t-shirt for the 3rd day. It's kind of become my pyjama shirt, so I will get changed a bit later, but for now we are in comfy mode. When I first wake up, I grab whatever's nearest just to jog on. This was nearest, so tough, we're dealing with it. The realities of life, but yeah. Hoping to do some sewing today because I was organising bits yesterday. I did all the table, and then today, and then I sorted out bits for my mum's dress, got all that organised. So yeah, so I think I'm going to crack on with that. Because if I get a good chunk of it done, I can show her it when she comes up tomorrow, which would be nice. So yeah, I'm going to work on that today. Draw the collar system and the placket at the front, you know, the complicated bit and the hand sewing bit. And then once I've done that, it's basically pockets and sleeves, and then buttonholes and ruffles, you know, break into chunks. So yeah, so if I can do the front bit, I can then crack on with the next bit. So yeah, once you get going and start doing it, it's thoroughly therapeutic and it is very easy. Because yeah, I will link the pattern below. Actually, it's the Auralyn Sophie dress, and I'll also link Aura's video where she makes the Sophie dress, which is amazing. It's like a sew along and it's so useful. You know, there are printed out instructions, but I prefer to watch her sew it because then you get a visual thing, and she also shows you multiple ways to do like binding, how to do it by hand or to do it by machine. So yeah, I love her tutorials, you know. The last thing I made of hers was by her bands, which yeah, they're so good. And yeah, I love her bands. Every time a new one is released, I do seem to buy it, so I'm quite a fan. But yeah, so I link her, I think she now has a website. I will link her website and the Sophie pattern specifically below, as well as her YouTube. And yeah, she's lovely. You should go give her a watch and a follow. And yeah, go buy some of her patterns because they're really good and really easy to follow. and you can watch along and literally watch her do it, pause the video, do you do it, and then carry on, you know. She's the ultimate sitting next to you walkthrough. But yeah, on that lovely note, even with no voice, I've been talking to you nearly 10 minutes, so I'll catch up with you beautiful folks probably later this afternoon, once we've done something, and yeah, we'll do a bit of a catch up. But yeah, I'll try and chuck some time lapses and stuff I do during the day. And yeah, we will see each other later this afternoon. We'll catch up on what we've done with our days. I'll see you later. Hey folks, my voice is kind of getting there. I've been singing Taylor Swift, which has somehow brought it back a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, so I'd show you the reality of how long sewing can take, because yeah, I'm not someone who makes things for other people often, and if I do, it's my choice. And if I choose to mend something for a friend, again, my choice. I quite often say no. I do not take up trousers, I do not take up curtains, and I've been asked to do a variety of things. The only thing I'm planning to do is one of my friends, their daughter's going to see Taylor Swift in the summer, and she's got this amazing like fringed dress. She wants it a bit shorter, which is literally a case of flip up, so flip up, flip the lining up, so I can do that. There's 2 lines to sew in. Anything beyond that, no, and especially not trousers. I hate doing trousers. I don't like doing my own trousers. But back on to what I was saying. The reality of sewing something. Really, I've sewn this little front placket, the collars. I will say, look, they are beautifully hand sewn. The collars on the insides, and then we flip it around to the back, and then there is a little keyhole, and there is a button. Do you know how long it took just to put those 4 pieces together? 3.5 hours. I had to do one side of the collar twice because it was so jaunty. It wasn't right. But yeah, this tiny bit does that little bit there. 3.5 hours. And I did cheating machine sewn quite a lot of it. The keyhole's machine sewn. The placket is machine sewn. You know, the collar one side's machine sewn, but I just hand stitched it because it's just nicer and easier. But yeah. That is the reality of making clothing. It's not the quick, just whisk something up on the machine. Not everything could be done 1 by machine, 2 quickly. So you know, but I'm pleased I've got the most complicated bit done, because this is on my jobs list today. I broke it down into 3 jobs. The first one, do the front and black placket and attach the collar, which I have done. And then now I'm about to sew up the sides and attach some pockets, and then it's sleeves and cuffs, and then after that it's ruffles and finish. So yeah, so if I can get it done for tomorrow for my mum to have, would be awesome. If not, she can at least try it on and we figure out some button placements, you know. But it's getting there, and I'm feeling really quite good about it. My voice still sounds like garbage. I still feel like garbage. I've just sat and, you know, squeaked along to the Taylor Swift Eras playlist, which has been very pleasant. And yeah, now got more Paris vlogs on again, just because, yeah, I'm a bit musicked out. So I was just like, I want something, just people doing stuff. And I will say I'm starving. I did have a bowl of cereal, but obviously because I've been up since 6:05, yeah, just near 1, my body's like, so I think I'm gonna go fancy something hot. Might do some new potatoes, those little baby potatoes, you know the ones I mean, the little wee ones. Do some of them with some salad cream. It's poor man's potato salad, because 1, I'm not very keen on mayonnaise, and 2, tiny potatoes and salad cream are like a heavenly snack, whole cold. And yeah, so I might do some of them, and also I've got some cucumber in the fridge, so I can chop up some of that and have some cucumber. So yeah, so I might go quickly chuck that on to boil. And yeah, get these sides sewn on, pockets and sides sewn up. And then I can deal with the nightmare that is sleeves, because I hate sitting in sleeves. You got to gather these ones as well. So yeah, but first let's go make a bit of lunch. But yeah, I thought I would let you know. It may seem small, but I am thoroughly chuffed. That is the most complicated bit, this damn dress. All the ruffles and gathers, piece of piss, plackets and collars and buttonholes. No, I hate them with a passion, but we're getting there. So my mum might finally have her birthday dress. We'll ignore the fact her birthday's the beginning of January and we are at the beginning of March. You know, I gave everything a long leeway, to be fair. I didn't plan to be so poorly all of January, a chunk of February, and now we're in March and I'm poorly again. It's like a monthly thing nowadays. It's how poorly can Cheryl get? Well, her body is recovering. We're going to throw all the bugs at her because, you know, she didn't have time to be poorly last year. She's got time this year. Oh, fate. You are a dickhead. Anyway, I'm going to go make some potatoes. I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Hey guys, just a quick one. I sewed up the sides of the dress. And yeah, it's looking good. And I put the pockets in as well. So it now has pockets. But yeah, this is as far as I'm getting today. I've run out of steam. So I will do the sleeves tomorrow. And the ruffle. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. And I hope my mum likes how far I've got in it. But yeah, I've run out of steam for the day. I'm knackered, to be honest. So my voice is getting quite tight and sore again. So I think the best hours of the day have gone now. Just coming up to hole 3, so they're kind of how we're gonna roll today, it seems. So I think I'm gonna round up here for today because, to be honest, I think I'm gonna curl up on the sofa with a blanket and just keep watching YouTube and bits and pieces because I don't feel like I can do much else, you know. Be a very simple dinner day, but my throat is sore. But yeah, no, I'm pleased with what I got done, as well as how far I got on my dress. I finished the washing up, I've done a wash load, folded some clothes, you know, so fairly productive for about 6 hours, you know, 6 and a bit hours of doing stuff. But yeah, no, I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the afternoon and evening, and I will catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow, where, yeah, no, my mum is coming up and we're gonna play Cook One, and if there's any fun clips, I'll take any of me trying on things, because it'll be entertaining either way. So yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. Bye. Good morning guys, and happy Thursday. Again, voice is spectacular, is it not? I've told you a bit closer because the washing machine's on and I don't know if you can hear me. It's great, isn't it? I had a nap this morning because, yeah, I feel as rough as I sound, unfortunately. As you can't tell by these beautiful designer bags, my sleep is hit and miss, basically, but we're getting there. I did start my new book about Paris last night. It was very good. I got a couple chapters in, but it is like 450 pages long, so it's gonna take me a while, even for me. But yeah, no, I'm very happy actually. Just now, part of my teeth, basically I had my top teeth removed years ago because of when I was pregnant with Ryan. I didn't have morning sickness. I had 9 months of constantly being sick, and yeah, I went from like a size 18 to a size 8. I lovingly refer to him as a face hugger because he sucked everything out of me. But yeah, no, I basically, like how they say, you know, women can have their teeth fall out in pregnancy. I destroyed mine with stomach acid. So I had my top ones removed, all my back teeth up to there, and I was meant to have my bottoms removed, but I chickened out and didn't. they're fairly rotten now and horrendous, but I've just had this one, a bit of my tooth fall off the other day, and it's the little vampire ones where it's 2 bits and then there's a gap, but the gap is now quite deep, and I don't want it to do that, because then if it gets too hot the back will fall off, and I do not want that happening. So I want to get it filled in, and also I want my rotten teeth taken out, because they hurt. They're not fun and they hurt. You've heard me grizzling about, oh, my jaw hurts, all this hurts. Got huge ass wisdom teeth that aren't doing any good. And yeah, so I phoned my dentist, and they said, oh no, you haven't been here. You're not on our books anymore. And then I was like, what about my son? Because he's under 18. They went, no. So yeah, I got very polite, basically. I'm pissed off from them. So kind. You know, they went, oh, if it's an emergency and you're in pain, phone 111. So fucking useful. I at least did get out of it. I said, well, do you know where is accepting new patients? Well, no, yeah, if you go on NHS choices and search, you might find somewhere. I said, do you know of anywhere? No, you'll have to look. And I was like, rude bitch, you know, very abrupt, and it's like a bit of sympathy or just a bit of, you know, pleasantry on the phone would help. But yeah, so I went on there, tried to. The first one, the phone was engaged, and the second one, they wanted me to leave a voicemail. I refused to leave voicemails. Waiting for someone to call you back is like the worst anxiety. I think the washing machine's about to come make a spin, so I might have to move out of the way in a sec, just so you can hear me. But yeah, and I was like, well, I'll try the first one again, and it got through. And she said, oh, she went, can I call you back in 5 minutes? She went, can I take your name and number? And I said, I just wanted to ask if you were accepting new patients. She said, well, how long has it been? And I said, well, I haven't been to a dentist in 10 years, and my son hasn't been in 5. And she was like, yes, definitely. Let me call you back. And she did. We are registered now. We have an appointment in 2 weeks, which is amazing, you know. So yeah, so beyond actually happy. It sounds stupid to be happy to have a dentist appointment, but I haven't brushed them yet this morning. I'm working so hard now that my head is, you know, a bit straighter. It's still swirly, but you know, I'm able to actually take time to actually do my skincare and, sound stupid, brush my teeth. The joys of depression and anxiety and just being beyond busy. It's meant I've struggled to look after my teeth for a lot of years, but now I'm really on top of it, you know, brushing them twice a day, doing floss, and you know, that's why I'm gutted. Bits broken off are the ones I've really been looking after. I've been trying, obviously, to keep the back ones clean, but Swiss cheese has less holes than my teeth, and they're sort of, yeah, rotten, basically. They have been very sore over the past 10 years, but yeah. And I did say to the lady of the first dentist, I said, well, you know, it's been hard to get an appointment. And she went, well, we were only closed for 6 weeks. And I thought, if I tried to rock up in 2020 for a dentist appointment, they wouldn't have seen me at all. You were barely allowed to go to the fucking shops. So, yeah, and yeah, this lovely lady was so nice to the new one, and she was so sweet, and she sounded pleasant, and it's literally not even a 5-minute walk from my house, which is amazing, because my other one was in an area of town, which, I try to avoid now, because, yeah, my person who triggers me lives there, and literally the dentist is like not even 2 minutes from their house. So I did find my mum and say, look, can you be my emotional support human if I can get an appointment? So yeah, so I actually have a dentist in a easier to get to place. I can walk there, as well as know that I won't be dealing with trigger anxiety on top of dentist anxiety, on top of just my daily anxiety. You know, I won't be a triple threat, which would be nice. But yeah, but no, me and the boy have got an appointment for 2 weeks, obviously, to go have my mouse looked at. But I can say, look, this thing's happened here, and I would like them just gone, please, because they're not very useful. And I've got a little hole that's appeared because, oh, let's move out of the way. Washing machine's about to go mental, and it's really bloody loud. I'll stand in my hallway just for a minute. But yeah, somewhere where it's a bit of daylight. But yeah, no, so, and bless him, with his sensory issues, he struggles with brushing his teeth. We have worked on it for years, you know, but it's still a struggle, so we're getting there. He does brush them once a day, but, you know, if I don't prompt it, it doesn't happen. And if my brain is in a sad mood or I'm poorly, it doesn't happen. So, yeah, but it has been happening recently, like, he doesn't have time in the mornings because of going to college so early. But he does do in the evenings, so when I've been like rounding up to go to bed, because I go to bed earlier than him at the moment, I've been saying, oh, when you go to bed and you pop to the loo, face and teeth please, wash your face, brush your teeth. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, well, if I don't tell you, you wouldn't bloody do it. So yeah, no, so, but yeah, there's my morning tangent. I've got a dentist appointment, which I'm really ecstatic about. My washing machine is about to go mental because it's really freaking loud. And yeah, but no, my mum is, bless her, I told my mum about it and she's like, oh, well, I can find a dentist for your sister. My poor sister is such a sore teeth. She was just about to get them removed. She had to suddenly move. So yeah, so bless her. So she, bless her, can barely eat. Her teeth are so rotten, so she's really been looking for somewhere to get her. Basically, she's like, I know I need them all out, and I need a denture. She was like, oh, I can deal with that, but bless her, so. But she's getting that. Hopefully, this will help her out, so. But I'm gonna love you and leave you, beautiful folks. And yeah, I'll catch up with you a bit later because my mum she was just getting ready actually. She's heading up to mine's today and we're gonna have a nice day. I sorted out a whole load of clothes actually. I was going through my bits and I was like, I don't know if that fits, I don't know if that fits. I need a second opinion on that. So I've got a bag and a laundry basket, like big IKEA bag, the big clear ones that zip around, full of clothes to try on to see what fits and doesn't fit. Let alone the coats. And if we have a bit of fun, we might delve into the summer stuff, but, you know, we'll see. Not putting pressure on myself, so, but either way, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks a bit later. Bye. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Excuse the voice, it's so sore today. It's unbelievable. So yeah, ended up my mum came round and we did clothes stuff, and yeah, it took basically all afternoon. We ended up, I'd already gone through my autumn winter clothes and sorted out what I thought, oh, I know that needs checking, I'm not sure on that, 100% that doesn't fit, and organised a load of stuff for that. Please excuse the budgies this morning, they're being dickheads. And yeah, went through that. I think out of the pile I picked out 2 things of clothing stayed. And yeah, and then we decided while we're doing this we might as well get the summer stuff out and really go for everything, you know, just get it all done. I went from 3 90-litre boxes and a big bag of stuff to 2 90-litre boxes, and they were tightly packed and folded before loosely packed. Would you like to see the aftermath? Because it's really quite funny. So yeah, this was what we did yesterday. Oh, excuse my hair, I don't know what it's doing today. Ready? These 3 bags here are going to be going to the clothing bank at the dump, just because I know they empty it very often. I filled one of these bags, the big IKEA ones, to the top, and it's heaving and squished in with all stuff to sell that doesn't fit. Alright. This big clothing bin here is a combo of to sell and to bag up, and this pile of coats here is all to sell/go. This little pile here is our keep ones, and that's mine and Ryan's coats. But yeah. So it was eye-opening, to be honest, because it's amazing. having someone in front of you tries, you know, give you advice or be able to pinch stuff and go, well, you've got that much room on each armpit coming out, you know, or the C for the sleeve is halfway down your arm. These are things that fit, you know, really quite well. Some were even hard to put on, but no. So yeah, and it's very weird. It was a mixture of hilarious, sad, and just odd that, you know, my body has changed so much, and how weird and different all my clothes fit, you know. For someone who likes oversized stuff and a bit baggy, there is a level, you know, the difference between baggy and not, and just big. You know, so it was, you know, entertaining for every funny reason. You know, I will say when it's now, you know, it's now going to come up to summer, I own 2 vest tops. Well, 2 are like sleeveless tank thing, and a wider vest top. I don't own any string ones anymore. You know, the little thin strap ones. You know, and thankfully, apart from 2, my vintage shorts that I've been collecting for years, because they had very, you know, elasticated waistbands, so they're quite variable. They were pretty good. You know, only 2 don't fit, and oh, it was, yeah, entertaining for every reason. But yeah, what's quite funny though, I'll show you the picture because we both laughed. I was trying on a jumpsuit I made, this one. Come on, phone. See if it will do if I touch it there. Oh, 2 seconds, I want balance on my knee. It's being fussy. I have to do it, so I've got 2. There we go, look. I was trying on this jumpsuit I made. I was like, oh, that looks really good. And then I turned to the side and she went, holy crap, Cheryl, look at your bum. Your bum's amazing. So that was quite funny. See, that was one of the keeps out the winter stuff. As was this amazing velvet blazer that's very piratey and long. And yeah, that was a keep. But apart from that, none of my winter stuff that I'd picked out survived, and I'm now the proud owner of no Lucy and Yak dungarees, boiler suits. I have a jumper, nothing else. By the way, I need to change the battery because it's flashing red, so 2 seconds, I'll be back. There we go. But no, as I was saying, I'm now the proud owner of literally, you know, no dungarees, no boiler suits, of my Lucy and Yak ones, and even my normal dungarees. I had some denim ones. Nope. So yeah, so that's fun. What I might do actually is, thankfully they now sell patterns, so I might buy a sewing pattern and make myself some, so then I can fit them, because as much as I love Lucy and Yak, their legs are always quite wide and almost like jumpers at the top. The sort of proportion of thigh and hip they give you is very generous. So, but yeah, it was, yeah, I could fit my arms in either side and still put, if I had another pair of arms in, you know, could fit 2 arms either side. They were that wide. And yeah, so sad, but, and unfortunately it's not like I can say, well, I'll keep some stuff because, you know, I'll gain some weight back, and, you know, no. The sad reality happened, you know, watching this happen with my mum, it doesn't stop magically, it will keep going. So yeah, I've got a while to go yet before it stops, and then, you know, we can plateau a bit, but hey ho. But yeah, you know, even with me sewing, there wasn't anything I could save with just fitting it. It was something, so I was like, maybe, and it was like, yeah, no, we can pinch 4 inches of elastic before it's even elasticing, and fitting you and then pulling you in waists where it's meant to. So it's like, no. But what I will have is a cracking vintage pile and an amazing vintage, you know, pile of bits. So when I start putting my stuff on Vinted, I'll link it below in case any of you feel the need for a mooch, or if you were a similar, 18 to 20, or even up to, I think some of the bits are even 24, where I used to be a 20 and have stuff oversized. So yeah, but it was, and I thought, oh goodness. So yeah, so that'll be quite a selection of stuff going on with Vinted. I'm really pleased I didn't give my sister my selling bags and stuff, because I kind of need them now. In fact, I might need to buy more. But yeah, it's a reality, sadly. But it means that any money I make off Vinted will now purchase my summer wardrobe, because, I've actually got to get a summer wardrobe now. I've got to go buy vest tops and stuff like that. Thankfully, I like overshirts, like thin overshirts, because I don't like to burn. And it's only year before I found a sun cream that doesn't, one, feel gross, because sensory nightmare is sun cream, and two, I can get my back and stuff because of the old deodorant can sun cream, spray sun cream that goes on dry. It's such a game changer. So yeah, no. So and because you can do that and catch your back, and I still wear cover-ups anyway, because I'm sensible. I've got tattoos, and the amount of money I spent on my tattoos, I would like to keep them colourful for a lot of years, thank you. But yeah, thankfully stuff like all my a couple of years ago I went to York, and they have amazing charity shops in York, and one of them has an amazing vintage one upstairs that they split it into. But I managed to luck out and get like 3 or 4 beautiful silk shirts, and but a dress that reminds me of my childhood dress, which this year will be the last year I can wear it. Next year it'll be too big, and it's not the kind of one you can fit either, so hey ho. But yeah, I've got these amazing silk shirts, and I literally would use them for sleeves and a shoulder cover, but now they actually button up, and they're like quite pleasant shirts. So yeah, that was quite funny to realise I can now do that. But they still will do their job in the summer. It's colourful, interesting sleeves and layers that aren't hot, and thankfully loads of my linen stuff is still alright, because I've got the most lovely it's Locklagan style, that sort of weird, sort of unusual shapes, pockets, sort of linen style that you wear with bloomers, and look a bit like you it's sort of cottagecore, but not frilly. It's like sort of natural fibres, and yeah, it's just great. I love it. It's sort of you look a bit like you've fallen out of a storybook. So yeah, so thankfully that stuff was still alright. It was loose in the right way, thankfully. So yeah, but no, we had a very fun afternoon, and I made the cheese and bacon, I think they're called turnovers or fold thing, pastries like from Greg's, that are square of pastry, but a bit of cheese in, a piece of bacon, fold it over, connect a little bit so it's squished down, cook them in the oven, and they're so good. And we had a couple of them for dinner, and a bit of cake, because yeah, we both celebrated the fact we got registered with the dentist, because my mum then phoned up and registered her and her husband and my sister, who, bless her, desperately needs a dentist. And my mum she was quite emotional, bless her, because she'd been trying. She was like, I tried the other day, she was like, I phoned 8 dentists and I could not get her in anywhere, and she's in agony. She was like, I just want to go in somewhere. She was like, I got her in. She's like, the only thing she needs to do is phone up and book an appointment herself, because of her work hours I couldn't book her appointment, but I booked me in grey, her in grey one, which was awesome. And I'm like, oh. So yeah, so we're all going to be a family of Guy Smiley. So yeah, but no, so that was a really big relief for her, and it was really nice that it sounds stupid, I was like, my chipping and losing a bit of tooth has done so much good. She was like, it's amazing how it rolls. So yeah, so bless her. So she was quite feelingsy, and just yeah, and bless her. I think she kept getting teary-eyed because watching me try on stuff that she knew, that she knew what fit and what didn't. and how much of it just didn't, and how big it was. You know, she was quite emotional, because it's the first time she's been on the other side. It's been us helping her sort her clothes for the past year, and now she's being, you know, she's seeing it from the other side. She's like, wow, it's a feelings thing, isn't it? And it's like, yeah. And I printed off some pictures for her of my free prints, and like a nice one of her and the dog. And she was like, oh, who is that skinny little lady? I'm like, it's you. You look like your grandmother, in, you know, a cool way. I said we all thought we'd be, you know, quite chunky old people, like, you know, other relatives, and it's like, no, we're going the opposite way now. So, well, I'm gonna rest my voice, because although it's there, better than it has been. The only downside is I was learning, I was sitting there, I was like, oh god, my neck hurts, and we figured out it was in my glands. It's a quite prominent gland behind my ears. I can't wear headbands and stuff very often, or at all, unless they're certain ones. And yeah, once I took some meds and some cotton fluid, then moved back into my throat, my voice started to go. So yeah, but today my throat is sore. My tonsils are not happy, so I have both voice and glands pissed off. So yeah, so I was kind of planning to maybe pop out and go do like TK Maxx and bits and pieces, but no, I put my nice matching pyjamas on. I got a dressing gown on and the heating on, and I don't want to. So yeah, and as it is, my plans are like, we're gonna decorate the hallway. We're gonna prep the hallway for decorating. We're not gonna go nuts. So yeah, so you know, do a part of it, get it going. So yeah, so I think that's a realistic aim for this weekend, is if I can prep it, get everything filled and all the holes filled that need filling, and then leave it to dry and then sand it back. That is a realistic and more doable one. So yes, I think that's what I'll do, and then decorating come next week. So yeah, today I'm gonna sit down, take it easy, and yeah, just because it was a lot of trying stuff on yesterday, and then moving the boxes and moving boxes back. It was just a lot of feelings and a lot of physical stuff. So yeah, I'm really quite wiped today. So, and I'm like, oh, I saw all the other stuff, and I'm like, oh, I don't think I will. Like, I haven't got it in me. I don't want to do sewing, because my mum, bless her, tried her thing on, she loves it. We were just discussing sleeves and stuff. So yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do the placket stuff, because then she's got the option of having it unbuttoned and rolled up if she wants, or buttoned up if she wants. So yeah, I'll just do that one. So I'll give, you know, because I don't have to put buttons on the top bit, because where I shortened it, and it sort of, she went, oh, this is nice, and I said, would you want buttons? She went, no, but I like a V-neck and I like air there, because her fibro, she can get hot suddenly. She's like, no, I would love that as the option, have it folded over or just have it open. So yeah, so that saves me doing buttons on there. So I'm like, well, I don't mind doing buttons on cuffs then. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that. But for now, I'm gonna sit, have some breakfast, have my meds, and just, yeah, take it easy and see where my day takes me. But I'm not gonna put pressure on myself, because yeah, did a lot yesterday and it was a big old day. Thankfully Ryan is, what's Ryan doing today? Ryan's gonna go meet with some friends to go have a Costa, because it was one of his friend's birthday yesterday, so he's gonna go socialise and be a teenager. And then he is out this evening for another RC car meet, because he went to one yesterday, so it was Thursday. So yeah, so he is, you know, got some plans, which is nice. So, but no, I'm gonna take it easy, rest up, and yeah, so, if I sort of save my spoons today, I've then got more for the weekend, and I can, you know, take it easy. But no, yesterday was a much bigger day than kind of gave it precedence for, so today's a rest day. niggle. But yeah, cool. I'll catch up with you beautiful folks later. And yeah, even if we just chat some nonsense for a bit, it'll be fun. So I'll catch up with you later. Sorry for light changes. I'm out and about. I decided to chill out reading this afternoon. I was going to head out. So I'll put this in before, but I've just been to Home Bargains and the pet food shop. Got the birds some seed. And yeah, about to head to Asda's for a mooch. I was like, oh, I'm going to chill out. Maybe have some cereal. And I'm like, no, have a more substantial dinner, Cheryl. Oh, sorry if that was muffled. My hand was in the mic. Have a more substantial dinner. So I've headed out. So yeah, got the birthday seed and millet. Got a few bits of Home Bargains and now heading to Asda. In Home Bargains, and I found this. It looks like my mum's dog. My little potato. I'm very tempted to buy it for her, but she doesn't need it. But it's very cute. I have other doges and bits. I do laugh at all the hubbub about Prime, and it's now in Home Bargains at like £1.50. It's really funny. Never felt the need to try it, but it's cool they sell it. This is, however, really cute. Teeny tiny bottle of peach and raspberry, which is very nice. Please note I've come out to Home Bargains at like 8:30, not 8:30, 6:30, nearly 7 at night, so it's nice and quietish. Do other people remember having these as a kid from like the bakery? Like ice cream cones with marshmallow. These ones are dipped in chocolate, but it would be just like marshmallow rolled in sprinkles. And they were the most fake, hollow treats, but you always picked it because it seemed the coolest. Very cool, they still sell them. Not tempted though. Hello folks. Would have just seen a clip of me reading from earlier this afternoon. I got dressed and decided to be brave. Sounds really fucking stupid. Decided to be brave, and once I left for RC Club, I went out by myself in the evening. Yeah, I went up to the local pet shop to get some seed and millet because the birds need food, and I was right next to Home Bargains, so I popped in Home Bargains, and then I walked down, went in Asda. So I was like, I need to get some dinner. I need to get myself something to eat. I didn't get anything sensible. Do you want to see what I picked up? I thought, that'll do for dinner. Hot cross buns. Or Cornish wafers with some butter, and I've got some thinly sliced Edam cheese in the fridge. And I've got pate as well, but I'm not in the mood for meat. But yeah, that's what I came out with as my dinner. In reality, I think I'm going to hot cross buns and do some crackers for lunch tomorrow. But yeah, sounds really stupid though. I just had to get out and practice evening stuff by myself because when it comes to when I go to Paris, you know, which I'm sure you're sick of me mentioning, I will be by myself. I will have to go out and do evening stuff. I plan to go to an evening thing that doesn't start till 9 o'clock at night, you know, so it's the bit of old me I miss is the confident bit. I used to be really, really fine going out by myself, being, you know, I'm still really good with my own company, but it's the ability to do stuff without needing assistance I'm struggling, because I used to be able to just sort off out, you know. But no, it's fine, I can do stuff, it's fine. And it's like, oh, fuck's sake, you know, so, and it's like, great, thanks. So yeah, and it's just frustrating that, you know, my my brain now needs assistance just doing everyday stuff. And, you know, ridiculous, like going out 3 shops. Fair enough, Home Bargains was a bit kiddie, or, you know, older kid, like 7 to 12, because they're out Mother's Day shopping with, you know, people, and it was just a bit, they're very hyperactive. So yeah, and annoying really. Same with Asda. I filmed a few clips in Home Bargains, but I did not film in Asda. Asda was teenagers, people trying to do shops after their work, and just, yeah, Mother's Day shoppers. And it was like, because I had kind of planned to go out tomorrow and go do like TK Maxx and B&M and the big cancer research charity shop as well, but I suddenly remembered it's Saturday tomorrow. It's the Saturday, but for Mother's Day it will be horrendous. So I was like, no, go be brave, go do evening stuff. But if you want an idea of funsies, my heart considered just a walk. I did 49 minutes of fat burn. Oh, come on, focus. The reality of dealing with panic and just shit. 49 minutes of fat burn, 18 minutes of cardio. I didn't. My heart just mildly panicked the whole time I was out. So, yeah. I'm really gross and sweaty as well, and it's that great. But yeah. So, brains, arseholes. But at least I got, you know, rice and smoothie for the weekend. I got myself a milkshake, and I also got myself 2 of the Milky Bar Easter eggs because they're down to 60p. It was like Asda had been ravaged. There was none. There was 6 of them. That was it. And I'm like, good thing that's what I like. But you know, and like the Home Bargains, I got a bottle of Coke and some little Bamberg cakes and something else. Nothing major. You know, 3-4 things in the basket. It wasn't much. It was just a good practice of being out by myself, doing something by myself with no one knowing where I was. I didn't let anyone know I went out, so that's what I was like, oh, weird things I've got to practice for my brain. But also when you go on holiday, your brain kind of goes a bit fun because you're on holiday. So yeah, so I know there'll be an element of okay, but let's get practicing. But yeah, also I thought I'd just let you know, between yesterday and today, all of my books have arrived. There's the Private Lives of the Impressionists, which you saw me reading earlier. I got up to chapter 3, it's very good. Very readable. Renoir, My Father. That one arrived yesterday. It's chunky. And it's very little letters. Like, very little. So, that will be a long read. I've got the Montmartre, Picasso, Matisse and Modernism, which would be good because obviously I'm reading a lot about Impressionism. Modernism follows it. So yeah, also by Siro. And then I got the Madame Tussauds, Her Life and Legacy by Jerry Walton, which actually is quite big letters, so very easy to read. So that I could see being a 2-nighter. The rest are a bit longer, but yeah, so very happy with my new books. So, but yeah, Ryan is pretty much out for late evening now, and I did say to it, there is a high chance I will be in bed by the time you come back, because I feel wiped. Oh, fucked. It's so exhausting going out. I did plan to just rest I have rested all day. I rested till about 6, so, and then I was like, no, let's go out and try something, and there's nothing I fancied. I was like, yeah, let's go buy a ready meal, and I looked at them and I was like, don't want them. So yeah, it's a good thing I had hot lunch today. It was very nice. So, but yeah, I am going to love you and leave you, because I'm going to put these drinks and bits in the fridge, and yeah, put these bits on the side, and I think I'm going to have a nice shower, wash away the gross, and as a congratulatory, yeah, you did it, you know, put my nice pyjamas back on, and yeah, have a couple of hot cross buns, and then I might go chill in bed with my laptop and my book, because comfy is kind of the name of the game. It's already 8:15, so by the time I've had a shower and all that, it'll be, you know, 9:15, so add some food, but you know, you can tell by my choice of hot cross buns for dinner. Dinner's the week filming is going beautifully well this week. The reality is I'm going to film either tomorrow or Sunday and just do a what you eat in a day instead for Monday's one, and then the one 2 weeks after that. I'll have 2 weeks to do some dinners, but yeah, I haven't had the energy. I didn't plan on, you know, feeling this garbage again. So, and yeah, being so physically tired from trying on clothes, which, you know, my magical Jiminy Cricket here, said I did aerobics. So yeah, apparently, yeah, I did 85 minutes of aerobics yesterday. It classed as trying clothes on and off. So yeah, it was a day, but obviously because I was mostly in my bra and pants trying stuff on, wasn't quite filmable, you know. I'm confident in myself, but I'm dealing with weird body dysmorphia of thinking I'm bigger than I am, because I was and now I'm not, and things are weird, you know. So yeah, no, not sharing my body like that with the internet, if ever, you know. I'm not the kind of person. I don't go swimming and all that kind of stuff, because swimwear, I don't do clingy clothes, so yeah. So the only person who had got to see that was my mum. And you know, she kind of grew me, so me standing in my bra and my pants going, "Are these big?" while we're busy joking and wrapping stuff around me, you know. Yeah, kind of counts, you know. The funniest one was something that wrapped around me entirely. You know, it did it once. We've got it on, and then she took the side and wrapped it round, and it was, yeah, literally twice the size of me. It was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that was quite funny. But yeah, so on that fine jolly note, I'm going to, yeah, put these drinks away in the fridge so the boys got nice bits for the weekend. Yeah, and chuck myself through the shower, degross myself from being brave outside. You know, how dare I go outside at 7 o'clock at night. I used to go to London and appear at 9, 10 at night, and I come home and be fine, but yeah, now I'm in like an hour-long panic attack, but my body's going and I'm like, it's fine though, and my body's going, no, it's not. So yeah, 0 out of 10 flight or fight panic. It's a dick. Oh, okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We'll do something mildly more interesting than me ramble and sit and read books all day, as lovely as it has been. So yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. Good morning and a happy Saturday. Welcome to my bedroom. I am chilling in bed. It's like, it's just coming up to 11. Been up like an hour, but yeah, no. Tired. Took me ages to fall asleep because Ryan again till 12. My brain was like, stay awake, go to sleep. He kept checking in. When I called him at like right, 12, going, where are you? He went, in my room. I was like, when did you get in? He was like, 5 minutes ago. I'm like, I was asleep. That'd be why. So yeah. But yeah, no, I don't have anything major planned so far yet today. But I just wanted to pop on and say good morning, and this is the extent of what I've got up to so far. I'm warm and cozy in my bed. I've opened the curtains, but I just don't particularly want to move, so I've got my laptop, because I was chilling in bed last night, watching stuff on my laptop, so I'm going to do the same this morning, and yeah, chill out until I want to get up, because my bed is warm, and I'm cozy. Yeah, no, there's nothing big and pending today. I haven't got a ton of house jobs to do, or, loads of stuff, so we're gonna see how today takes us. We might have a creative bit later this afternoon, might do some more sketchbook or something, or not quite in the same mood today, to be honest, but yeah. But I will catch up with you beautiful folks a wee bit later this afternoon when we get up to something. But for now, I'm having a very lazy Saturday, and it is feeling heavenly, and I'm gonna go before my son's music really kicks in. Cool. I'll catch up with you beautiful folks later. Bye. Hey guys, happy evening. I have not got up to really anything today, so I've got my sketchbook out. I've sat it next to me, and I have no inclination to do anything in it. I'm fully honest, I did not get out of bed till nearly gone 2. As you can see, I can't tell the difference. I'm filming on my phone, and yeah, I just have the most horrendous, just solid sore stomach today, and my anxiety is out, off the roof high. I don't think going through my clothes, I didn't realise the fallout that would happen, and the realisation of all that, as well as Mother's Day tomorrow is weighing hard on my mental health, on my head. And then my sister has surgery, so she's starting surgery prep, and I'm secretly worried about her, so yeah, bloody get worried now. Sorry, I'm looking camera and that. But yeah, no, so I'm just not in a good mental headspace today. So there's not really much to share of me saying, oh, I'm doing this, or I'm doing nothing. I'm just getting through the day, to be honest. So I think I'm actually going to round up the weekly vlog here, as I don't know the state of me tomorrow, and I think in reality it's one of those weeks where I just actually need the Sunday off, just to process the Sunday. It's just, the first big hurdle I've had to come up against after Christmas, so it's weighing on me more than I thought it would. So yeah, and also just being poorly this week has kind of, hit me from left side and railroaded me off and made me just, a bit off kilter in my head. So, but no, I really do hope next week we will do something interesting. But I'm so sorry for this. I feel like this has been like the worst vlog so far this week. I've done very little interesting, and what little I did I couldn't show you because there's no point flashing you my belly and my legs. So, but yeah, no, it's just a weird week, so it's not been the best. So I will catch up with you beautiful folks in the next vlog. If you did enjoy this for whatever reason, please like and subscribe, and hello to all my lovely new subscribers, and thank you so much to any old, you wonderful folks who've been watching and commenting. You're all marvellous, and yeah, I hope if you do celebrate it, you have a lovely Mother's Day, because it's going to be here in the UK, and and if you don't, happy Sunday, because it's a happy Sunday in our household this year. And yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks in the next one. Bye.